Hey yo, what do you do? What's up? So we done and dusted with the Dutch Grand Prix. As you can tell, glory, glory, Man United, right? We're about to kick off the game against Arsenal in just a bit. But before we talk about, of course, football, we're speaking all things F1. Sabelo, your thoughts on the race?
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's just one of those races where everything that can happen in F1 happens. Luckily, no big crash. So we're always happy as F1 fans that that doesn't happen because we want the races safety first. But in terms of like pit lane drama, overtaking drama, like car drama, it was all in there. Yeah, it was all in there. So all I can say is that, look, first of all, well done to Verstappen. He did what he had to do, and he just managed his race. And look, his team made all the right decisions. And what I've realized is that whenever there's a safety car coming up, Verstappen will pit. He will take advantage of that, and their team will make the best decision at that point.
Hannah, is my girl Hannah doing the thing? Hannah is just on point. She's literally always thinking on her toes. I love Hannah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's lovely. Yeah. Moving on to Mercedes. Look, I don't know. Someone's getting paid. Someone's getting the bag. Someone's getting the brown paper bag, because I don't understand how they just left Lewis on mediums. Like, you could see that there's 13 laps left, and the safety car was going to take a while because Tsunoda's car was like right there, just chilling there. Valtteri, yeah, his car was right there, and no one was really taking care of it. Like, I don't know if he had stopped at a place that was far from all the help to take the car off the track, but you could tell after about two laps that, look, that car is not going, the safety car is not going anywhere anytime soon. So I don't understand how you don't go on softs. Even if you think that softs won't last, let's say 10 laps or whatever, it was going to be managed by the safety car because they're moving slowly. They're not racing. Put him on softs. And the worst thing that made it even worse, it showed exactly what could have happened, because as soon as they were out, Russell was on softs, Hamilton was on mediums, and he just went past Hamilton like it was nothing.
Like, it was too easy, Subs. It was too easy. But on that note, who's worse, Ferrari or Mercedes today?
I don't know. I think Ferrari's mistakes were worse, but the cost was bigger with Mercedes. You see, so like the effect of the race, the bigger clowns were Mercedes, because they literally lost Lewis a race win, and somehow keeping the championship alive at least the last two races or something like that. But Ferrari, I don't know what those guys are doing. They've got a great driver in the seat. The car is looking good, and engineers, like they're acting more like mechanics than engineers right now.
The pit crew as well, and of course we saw that tire mistake that they made with Sainz, and I'm just like,
how in the professional sport, the most expensive sport in the sporting world, in the sportiverse, if you can call it that, like the most paid people are in that sport. How do you mess up a tire? How do you mess up a tire?
Something you practice over 2,000 times.
It's crazy. These people are not rookies.
They're not.
These people that are changing, all you've got to do is change one tire. That's your job, and there's two or three of you for that one tire. Like, how do you mess that up? It's very disappointing, unprofessional, and look, Ferrari has been out of the discussions for years, and now they're back in the discussion. So a lot of times you think, look, we're in the discussion, let's get our podiums, things that we weren't used to for years and years and years. But look, if you're messing it up yourself, that's a problem. If we're coming third or second due to a better racer or due to our racer in the seat not being good enough, fine, you can accept that. You're happy to be in the conversation. But now you're already in the conversation in terms of the driver skill and the car, and then your pit crew starts making mistakes. No, man. They're not mechanics. They're bloody engineers.
Yeah, no, I can feel the anger. Let's quickly switch to your team, Manchester United. We see Anthony gets a start. What have you made of United so far this season?
Look, one thing I've always said is that United's issue is not coaching. It's the players that are in there. There was a lot of like big heads, a lot of people getting paid a lot, feeling that they could do whatever. Look, I'm wearing the United shirt, therefore I've done enough. There's no more I need to achieve. And that was very like people that had a very low what can I call it? They didn't have seek achievements and stuff like that. They weren't hungry enough. They weren't running enough, and we saw that in the first two games. With Brentford and Brighton, you could see even on the stats the guys weren't running enough. Like how can you be running 18 kilometers less than the other team? That's just not professional. It's not competitive.
Definitely not. Top four, before I let you go. Is it possible for United?
Yeah, it's more than possible. I think United's looking at a number 3 or a number 4 that's very close to number 3. I think definitely United will have a gap over number 5.
All right, very bold predictions. I'm looking forward to seeing how the EPL ends off. Monza, what are your expectations?
Look, much of the same. But I do think that if somehow they find the mole, whoever is making the mistakes or paying the bag to whoever is at Mercedes, and they actually have everyone committed to the driver's achievements being met, then I think Lewis can put a spanner in the works there. But if they carry on like this, making the wrong decisions, and it's such a simple decision, you've got 10 laps to go. Come on, it's an easy decision. Like, I don't understand. It's like there's a rookie team captain in there, you know. And if they just get rid of that, then we have a race on our hands.
All right, we have a race in our hands, and we don't have to wait too long. It is, of course, Monza. Cheerio.